How can a man go from being on top
Whoa! Welcome to the real world!
all the way to the bottom?
You're getting closer to the truth. Keep looking into this. Ask the politicians, ask the judges. You're getting closer.
I'll tell you why. It's because of what he's holding in his hand. That right there is a Quran. One of the many false religions that accepts pedophilia, sexual immorality, and warmongers. Muhammad married his wife when she was only 9. They promote going to war against those that don't believe in the Quran. And they promote the fantasy idea of having multiple wives. Sound like someone familiar? But I say all that to say, he's where he's at right now because of his blasphemy towards God.
I was born in a Christian country. I was raised as a Christian. And I've always been very respectful of Islam. And it's become more and more obvious to me and more pertinent that Islam is the last religion on the planet.
I need you to record this stream. I need you to record my words. I need you to spread this message. Everyone who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell and the floods came and the winds blew and beat on that house, but it did not fall because it had been founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like the foolish man who built his house on the sand, and the rain fell and the floods came and the wind blew and beat against the house and it fell, and a great fall it was.
There's no other religion. People say to me, why did you convert? And I said, I don't really feel it as a conversion. It's almost like I knew God was real and now I've become religious. And they say, well, you were religious before. I was like, religious before how? Christian? What does Christian mean? Like, who's not a Christian? They're just getting crushed. And now we have Christianity as an idea, which is basically said, well, we can't set any firm rules because everyone will just quit. So instead, let's make it so easy to be a Christian that nobody has to put any effort in. Yeah. And then accept everybody no matter what. And hopefully we can keep the church doors. To me, I don't see God. I can't explain. I don't see anything there. So to me, it was the only logical choice.
They set Notre Dame on fire. People walk around with t-shirts. Jesus is gay in TVs. They're making fun of Christianity on TV. They're mocking your God in front of your face, and Christians don't say a word.
But that doesn't mean it's not haram and against the will of God. Look, read the Bible. Every single man had multiple wives. Not a single woman had multiple husbands. It's against the will of God. It's disgusting. In the eyes of God himself.
I think Christianity is a joke. I think it's a joke of a religion. If someone were to ask me my religion, I would have to say, if I was to find God, it would have to be via Islam, because how am I going to go to a Christian church when they got gay pastors? The Bible says no, and you're just ignoring it. What is this? It's not even a thing. Like, to me, it's a joke of a religion now. I think it's a joke. So if you're gonna bend all your own rules, if you're gonna be tolerant of everything and stand for nothing, then I don't think you have.
2 Timothy chapter 3. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away, for of this sort they which creep into houses, lead captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with divers lusts. And out of all the things I mentioned, Tate resembles a good amount of them. Lovers of their own selves, boasters, proud, blasphemers, unholy, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. And not to mention, lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers. God resists the proud. And Andrew Tate, you need to turn your life over to Christ, you and your brother, before it's too late. But I'm not here to condemn no one. Because we all fall short of the glory of the Most High God. All I can say is, if you like the video, subscribe, hit the like button, and share it. That's all I got to say.